What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ML Art and Design. What we have here is a custom Sabretooth 1/6 scale kit. This here is a private commission, sculpted by Erick Sosa, and paints, of course, are by me. And this one has a great story behind it. I'll try to make it quick. This is the product of hard work, dedication, and persistence. As far back as I can remember, there was a Sabretooth which was previewed to be part of the Kotobukiya, I guess, Danger Room sessions. At the time, the piece, for whatever the reason, was not produced. I remember it having like a deer that it was dragging along the base, and it was something, which would again coincide with the Danger Room sessions line. So being that that was never made and never saw the light of day, I do remember on the forums, like this big push to try to get the piece done to coincide with the rest of the line, because there is no Sabretooth to go with that. And lo and behold, after a while of trying to get this done, here it is. And man, it's a piece that I really have to say I'm very proud to be able to be a part of getting it in and doing my interpretation of what it is, just knowing what was done to get this piece produced and to actually see it here finalized. It's something that that I think is super cool and very I guess what I'm trying to say is, man, if you really want to get something done and you really want to, push forward on it in this community, all things are possible. And I really want to tip my hat to the folks behind this piece here, because it is second to none in terms of what is quality, what is presence, and just really a well done piece. So kudos to the folks involved, and I'd be happy to answer any questions for anyone who's interested and really want to help push along what is this piece and seeing it get into folks' collections. So without much more holding up, let me get into what is the review of the piece. As you can see it, as it's been spinning, the piece is badass, man. The Sabretooth itself is removable from the base. He is painted in a classic comic paint scheme, which is not so much yellow, just plain yellow, but like a yellow orange with the muscles there really being highlighted, and the recessed areas being pushed in a little bit with the burnt sienna, kind of brownish feathering. The browns is a Tamaya flat brown, with the deeper recessed area is a more chocolate brown. But in some areas I did go in with the shading gray, just to really deepen in the muscle structure, like you see there in the back tricep, and as he comes around in the middle of the chest area there. The fur is a gray undertone with some white dry brushing and of course some washes, because I didn't just want to make it look super clean. And then the portrait, he does have two portraits. This one that you see there, which is like a snarling type of look, and then he has another one where he's kind of like taunting. It's like a smile. I'll switch that out shortly and show you guys what that's all about. Moving along, I tried something new with the base area, and I couldn't be more pleased with the way that it turned out. This is a technique called snow flocking. A lot of other scenic model builders will use different terrains, whether it's grass or turf, and this one just is the snow aspect of what they normally do, and I just kind of like incorporated it over here on this piece. There are many other guys who have done this before, and I reached out to some of my friends, Warren Resin being one of them, Duke Fleet being another, and they kind of like, gave me little pointers here and there. So I appreciate that, guys. If you're watching, thanks. And really, that in and of itself brings the piece to another level, in my opinion. It's a technique that you can research on YouTube or online. It's nothing out of this world, but it is something that once applied, as you can see, the results speak for themselves. So the rock areas, of course, I just did a rock base, and then I came in with a snow flock over it, and then the tree trunk there, I wanted it to be withered and old, and maybe it's not a fresh fight scene. Maybe it's something that this is a place where they have fought before, or they're about to fight again, and you just see the history in the tree with the slashing, which would either be from Wolverine or from himself, in a hit and miss or whatever. So really, I cannot say much, anything to say that the piece has any flaws or anything. This is one that, if you get your hands on it, and you will not be disappointed if you do, excuse me. This is a pretty straightforward build, and I highly recommend it to anyone who really wants to get into the kit building aspect of this. This piece is really plug and play. The engineering is spectacular. The kit itself, nowadays these kits are coming immaculate, and this one is no exception. Really minimal seam lines to deal with. All the joints, everything that interlocks is seamless, and you can just plug and play. Like I said, build it up, get it together, and go ahead with the paint up. You will really be surprised when you get this thing in hand, and when you get the quality of it in your hands. You'll see what I'm talking about. So like I said, the piece is 1/6 scale. Really goes with the other Bowen and Kodo pieces really perfectly. I really want to get the change of head going, just so that you guys see him spinning with another look. But I just got caught up in the wow of it, because I really do think, and this is not just me, blowing smoke or hyping, but I do think that in the 1/6 scale realm of Sabretooth pieces to have, guys, this is the one. There is no me holding my tongue when I say that. Not taking anything away from anybody else's product, but this right here, just look at it, hands down, amazing. Alright, guys, so let me get the switcher head on, and then we will continue with the review here of Sabretooth. Guys, this is going to be a quick cut in between the scenes here, but I just wanted to take a quick minute and put them next to the Bowen Magneto there, which I repainted a while back. And look at the scale, perfectly executed here, in terms of, like I said, flowing with what is the 1/6 scale realm. So, Magneto, slimmer build, and then Sabretooth is just brolic next to him, but nonetheless they are right on par in terms of scale. So just wanted to plug that in real quick, show you guys a comparison, so that you see how big of a 1/6 scale he is. Remember, he's crouching over really, and it's just really well done. All right, now we're gonna segue into the close-up. Alright, guys, here we are closer in on Sabretooth. Let me see if I can show you guys the piece without doing too much jittering around of the camera. If I do, I apologize, but it's just a setup that I have. But here we go. You better appreciate what went into the piece here. So you see the skin tones, you see the fur, just moving down. There's the muscle groupings, as you can tell. Like I say, just take your time picking these muscles out, and at the end, the result, once you lay your foundation, everything else will come right out perfectly, if you just take your time. Wanted to dust up the boots there, like if he's walking through the snow. And this is the base with the snow flock, like I said. Really cool technique. Let me see if I can get this spinning here. So you see the snow effect really works with the piece, man. Let me stop it right here. So we see the back side of the piece. There's the tree. Really wanted to weather it. There's Sosa's signature there on the tree trunk, Sosa 16. Here's some snow on the actual tree trunk, and you know, moving right along. Let me turn them a little bit more, try to get it more focused. There we go. So you see the back side and the muscles, the base again. Really cool piece. I do have a plain one, which I want to see if I just don't want to make the video too long. I'll try to show it just so that you see it's pretty much in this area here. This leg goes into here. This leg goes into here. The arms go into the shoulder area there, like right where this muscle comes up. This shoulder muscle, this tricep area plugs in, and then the arm from the forearm down goes into the arm there. And yeah, man. So you know, just look at the sculpt. It's just sick, man. Really sick piece. I can't say enough about it. I really want to be able to get the other head on here and show you what that looks like, and then we'll wrap up Sabretooth. And here he is, guys. Exceptional, exceptional. Guys, as usual, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. I really hope you guys like this, and like I said, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, whether it's about this or anything else. I really like to hear from you guys, and I can't stress enough how much I appreciate the subscriptions, the likes, and the comments. Alright guys, until next time, I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Take care, guys.